Hello everyone, this is Cinema77, horror and cult film lover, and we're back with another haul video. Now we're going to do a haul video, but we're going to add a little something to it. So today, if people stick around and they watch this video, you might have the chance to win a couple of free digital movies. See, what ended up happening is here in the last few weeks, I've had people ask me about digital codes, and what I decided to start doing was to take the codes that I don't use, or codes that that are given to me that I don't want or need, and I'm going to go ahead and at the end of every video I'm going to go ahead and start see, I got two codes right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to display them at the end of the video, and it's pretty much going to be first come first serve, but that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Is so you get the idea, so whatever, digital codes I don't use, or the ones that are given to me, movies I don't want, stuff, that's what I'm going to start doing. Is at the end of the episodes I'm going to show them, and you have the chance to win a free movie or maybe a free season of a TV show or something like that. So so stay tuned. You might actually have a chance to get you a free movie out of it. So anyway, let's go ahead and we'll get started. Unfortunately, I was only able to get one 4K this week. The 4K, they just weren't biting this week, but I did get one, so I got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, so I picked up Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So get this one. Mainly I wanted this, because it's got both the theatrical cut, which runs at 161 minutes, and then the extended cut, which runs at 174. So, the extended version runs over almost clocking in at 3 hours long. So, so I wanted to go ahead and pick this one up, but I was looking. Just a lot of this stuff is just stuff I would never buy anyway. So unfortunately only one 4K this week, but I'm keeping my eyes open. As a matter of fact, I'll get to that. I got one movie that I was able to find on DVD, and even though it was on Blu-ray, I wanted to go ahead and wait, because it's like, well, that's kind of a movie I would actually rather have in 4K, because I think it would just look better. So anyway, that's one 4K I got this week, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do Blu-rays. I got, a small little, nice little stack of Blu-rays, and of course we're going to start with the non-horror stuff and work our way into the horror movies. Let's see here. This one here I got, Red Sparrow, with the yummy Jennifer Lawrence, and somebody might ask, oh my God, why would you want that movie? From my understanding, Jennifer Lawrence in all her new glory in this movie. So it's like, yeah. So I hate to say, I might end up turning around getting any other movie I got with her. I'd be like, nah, those don't matter anymore. It's like, this is the one. I'm just kidding. But anyway, that's why I wanted to see it. I know she's kind of like female James Bond in this and stuff, but yeah. So anyway, I thought I'd give it a shot, see what happens. So I like me some J-Law. What can I tell you? You're not going to believe me when I tell you this. I swear to God. It's like, take me to court, give me a Bible, I'll swear on it. I actually got this for only 50 cents. That's all I paid for it, 50 cents. I got Sons of Anarchy, the final season, on Blu-ray. 50 cents. I can't believe I got this for that price. I mean, I figured, if I was lucky, I'd get it for like $5, but it's like, no. Took it up there, the woman rung it up, 50 cents. I can't believe it. So, yeah. I've seen some of Sons of Anarchy. I admit, I haven't watched all of it. It's a show I've really been meaning to try to catch up on, but, yeah. If I can start getting the season for 50 cents a piece, I'm definitely going to catch up on that. So, but anyway, got that. The rest of the stuff is kind of more like horror, suspense thrillers and stuff. Okay, this one here sounds interesting. We got Sophie Turner, who plays Sansa on Game of Thrones, in Josie, with Dylan McDermott from American Horror Story. Never heard of this movie, never seen it, don't know anything about it. Looks quite sinister there, but it says here, some secrets will come to light. The residents of a small southern town are forever changed when the tattooed, sweet-talking stranger Josie, Sophie Turner, struts into town, striking up relationships with a local young punk Marcus, Jack Kilmer, and her loner neighbor Hank, Dylan McDermott. She quickly becomes a hot topic of local gossip, but her true intentions for arriving in town are far more sinister when her dark past comes to light. So, yeah, it sounds like it could be pretty interesting. Not rated, too, so hopefully, maybe this will be good. So, we'll see. We'll find out. Picked this up at Zia Records, and I was actually kind of surprised to find this. Horror Pack Limited Edition. We have the Doug Schultz film, The Dark Below. As you can see, I got it for $5.99. I left the sticker on there. And I'm surprised, too. I didn't notice it until I got it, but apparently the Lauren Schaefer, who is the star of the movie, apparently she autographed this. I don't know if this was for like all of the... I don't know if this was for all of the horror pack editions of this, if they all came autographed or what, but I saw this. I was like, you know what? Sounds like it could be a really good movie, and plus it's autographed. Why not? So I went ahead and snagged that. So hey, every once in a while, it's like, I come across one of these Blu-rays or DVDs or something, and their autographs. It's like, well, okay, I'll take it. Autographed movie. So The Dark Below. We'll see. Hopefully it's any good. Now, I got the first one, and it took a while, but I was finally able to snag the second one. We have The Dead 2. I saw the first movie. It's pretty good. I haven't seen this one, though, so I don't know. But, yeah, the Ford brothers. So, hopefully. So, we'll see what happens. But, like I said, I got the first movie on Blu-ray, and I've seen it. I just haven't had a chance to see this one yet, so hopefully now I can finally do that. And I think for the Blu-rays, this is actually the big... This one's kind of like the big shark. This is the big score. I'm finally glad to actually have this in my... Oh, finally got it in my collection. I'm so happy. We finally got Ginger Snaps. This is the Scream Factory edition, so see right there, Scream Shout Factory. Yeah, I've been wanting this for a long time, and I've got Ginger Snaps 2 and Ginger Snaps Strikes Back or Snaps Back or something like that. I got the two, the sequels, and I just never got around to getting this one. This is one I've been really meaning to get, have it off my list for a long, long time. I just never got around to it, and finally I was just like, you know what? I really want to go ahead and get this so I can complete the trilogy, and I've seen it on DVD a couple places. Like, no, normally I would go the cheap route, but on this one here, I was just kind of like, no, I really do want to kind of get this on Blu-ray, get the Scream Factory version, and now I finally got it. So happy to have that. Ginger Snaps. I think probably the real, as far as the Blu-rays go, probably the real, the real score for this week is that one. Okay. Now we're going to start on the DVDs, and I got quite a few of those, so this is going to take a couple of minutes. But, of course, start with the non-horror first. And this is for those who love when I do, like, the sexy movies, the erotic movies, things like that. I saw this, got it for dirt cheap price, figured, yeah, I can go ahead and, work on this and review this for my channel. We got Bare Exposure. The wettest, wildest wet t-shirt contest ever. So, I think, yeah, this would definitely be up my alley for me to review on my channel. It says, beautiful girls get wet, wild fun. When Clancy, a nerdy college student, has a surefire formula for 7-card stud, he challenges the local mob to a poker game. His experiment backfires and he owes big bucks. Fearing for his life, he turns to his beautiful cousin and her sexy roommates for help. Getting more than they bargained for, mob thugs, private detectives, beautiful beaches, and sensual encounters. The girls perform a miracle, turning an old deserted club into a hotspot for one spectacular night, achieving the wildest wet t-shirt contest ever. So yeah, I mean, this just sounds totally like something that would go on my channel, and so yeah, you can see on the back there. So because that just seems to be the way it works on my channel. If I try to review like if I try to review like Friday the 13th, people are like, don't care. But if I review something like Bare Exposure, this will get some views. So it just seems to be the way it works out on my channel. So anyway, yep, we'll go ahead and we'll give that a look-see here pretty soon. So Bare Exposure. Really glad to get this for $2.50, obviously, because it says on the DVD here. We got The Hitchhiker. Now, The Hitchhiker, I'm sure if you're watching the video, you already know what The Hitchhiker is. This is just for somebody on the off chance who doesn't know what The Hitchhiker is. Now, back in the 1980s, HBO, when they started doing like some TV series and some TV movies and stuff like that, this were kind of like, it seemed like this was when HBO was kind of like in its infancy of doing that. They tried to do this horror anthology show called The Hitchhiker. And, at first you might think you know, if you're not familiar with it, at first you think it's going to be like, oh my God, this guy's like, it's like the movie The Hitcher, like Rutger Hauer. He's going to go around like whoever picks him up, he's going to kill him. It's like, no, it doesn't play that way. He just, he's going around from, town to town, picking up rides where he can get them. But he's always got all these stories to tell. And these stories always have like, big name actors. As a matter of fact, you can see right there, you got Kirstie Alley, Gary Busey, Peter Coyote, Willem Dafoe, Helen Hunt, Margot Kidder, Joe Pantoliano, and James Remar. So you got like good name actors and actresses in this. I have a volume 2, I believe, over here. So nice to finally get this one. So, yeah, any chance I can to get these, I'm going to try. But unfortunately, I don't think the show lasted very long. So it might have only lasted maybe like just a couple of seasons. I'm not sure exactly how long it lasted, but yeah, it didn't last very long. So unfortunately, that's about it. But anyway, though, so we got The Hitchhiker, good stuff, and I can't wait to watch some of the episodes on there because I remember watching some of it when I was little. It was pretty good stuff. Now this here, I screwed up. I really should have just waited and got this on Blu-ray, but DVD is not going to kill me. So we got Juan of the Dead. So he's Havana Killer Boy? Or he's having a killer day. Okay, I'm sorry. I've screwed up. My bad. But yeah, so I haven't seen this movie, but I've heard great things about it. I heard it's really, really funny, and it's, really good. From the studio. I swear, I promise, I'm having a bad day today. From the studio that brought you Shaun of the Dead, a gory circus of flying limbs and severed heads. Sounds fun. But like I said, I haven't seen this yet, but I've heard people who have seen it, they say it's really good. It's hilarious. It's a great zombie comedy. So yeah, they're all like, you love Shaun of the Dead, you're going to love this one. So I should have waited for this on Blu-ray, but I get a chance, I'll upgrade. So you know me. You've seen me do it before, so. Okay, now we got this one here, another one for only $2.50. I've seen most of this movie. I just haven't seen all of it, and this one's kind of a cult classic. We got Jodie Foster in The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. I think this was just put out too on Blu-ray. It was Kino Lorber, maybe Scream Factory, but I know one of the companies just put this out on Blu-ray not too long ago. But I saw it for $2.50. It's like, well, this would be a good placeholder till I can get around to upgrading to Blu-ray. So, but yeah. This one here is very slow burn movie, so it feels a little more dramatic than it does horror, but it's got horror elements to it. But yeah, pretty good. Ask her no questions and nobody dies. So yeah, glad to finally have this. Like I said, I've seen most of it. I just haven't seen all of it. So Martin Sheen played kind of like a creepy perv who's trying to get at Jodie Foster and stuff. And this is what you could tell. This is when she was real young, and so. Yeah, good stuff. This one here, never seen it, don't know anything about it, but it was $1.99. We got Elizabeth Hurley and Jeremy Sisto in Method. There's a method to her madness. So, yeah, I've never seen this. So if you're going to ask me, does Elizabeth Hurley get nude in this? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So maybe, I don't know. If she does, I'll let you know, because then I'll be like, okay, now I got to review this for my channel. But yeah, supposedly it says here, Rebecca Fairbanks, Elizabeth Hurley, is a superstar struggling for credibility when she lands the role of a lifetime portraying legendary serial killer Belle Gunness. She sees it as the opportunity she has waited for. Her ex-lover, Jake Fields, Jeremy Sisto, is cast as her co-star, and as the film progresses, their relationship heats back up. As Rebecca begins to lose herself in the part, bodies begin turning up daily. Is she possessed by a sadistic spirit, or is the beautiful leading lady falling victim to her own demons in a desperate attempt to bring a cold-blooded killer back to life? So yeah, I mean, just Elizabeth Hurley alone is enough to make you want to watch it. So, because she can pretty much, I think we all agree, Elizabeth Hurley can pretty much make anything sexy. She could just sit at the table, drinking a cup of coffee and reading the newspaper, and people think it's the sexiest thing they've ever seen. So she's just, she just has that sex appeal. So what can I tell you? But anyway, though, Method, haven't seen it yet. Hopefully that'll be good. Getting one more. Oh, I'm really happy I got this one for $1 too. Getting more and more closer to completing my entire After Dark Horror Fest collection, and I think I only need like 4 more now. So, but we got Kill Theory. Like I said, it's like, I got it for $1, even though it says $7.99. I was able to get it for $1. But yeah, this is from season 4 of After Dark Horror Fest, and I've always, yep. Kill Theory is a fast-paced slasher flick that doesn't disappoint. Sounds good already, so I like it what I'm hearing. But yeah, I've been trying to get the entire collection of the After Dark Horror Fest films, and it's taking time, but we're getting closer. So I always send. Oh man, it's disappointing because I always tend to keep running into the same ones over and over and over again, and it's like, oh come on, man, where's some new ones? And finally, I saw this. My heart skipped a beat. It's like, oh, this is one I don't have. I need this one, and for $1, I'll take it. So yeah, Kill Theory, almost completing the After Dark Horror Fest series. Another one here I got for $1, which I can't believe. This is Anchor Bay too. So we got the Boogeyman, Uli Lamel's The Boogeyman, and the Devonsville Terror double feature. So that's pretty neat. Like I said, got it for only $1, not $7.99. They let me have it for $1, and like I said, right there, see, Anchor Bay. So I'm not lying, no, but yeah, really glad to have this. Main reason I got this for, see, I've already got the Boogeyman in the where's that? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. The Boogeyman collection. I don't know if you can see that there, but hang on. Like right there. One I'm pulling out here. See. Hang on. See, I've already got the Boogeyman here. See, it says right there, Boogeyman 1980. So it says right there. So I've already got that one, but the main reason I got this was for Devonsville Terror, which Uli Lamel movie I've never seen, never heard of, but I figured I'd give it a shot. And also, like I said, for $1, can't beat it. It's Anchor Bay, so why not? So yeah, good deal too. And how cool is this? It even comes with the insert too. So any DVD collector will tell you, especially when it comes to horror movies and stuff, when you get Anchor Bay, for cheap prices, and you get the inserts and stuff, they tell you that's when you got a good score. So yeah, so glad to have that. So anyway, sorry if wasting enough time already. Okay, we got Jeremy Sisto. Again, he's in a lot of these. I'm not complaining. I like the guy. He's a good actor, but he's in a lot of these kind of movies. We got Jeremy Sisto and Deborah Unger, who, if you ever watch my review for the movie Crash, I talk about, honestly, I think she really deserves, a Purple Heart for her performance in that movie, because, it's like she ends up playing easily like the most vulnerable, the most kind of almost degraded character in the whole movie. But anyway, so we got Paranoia 1.0. Are You Infected? A startling, terrific-looking film where corporate mind control is a deadly threat. So, yeah. Just, on the two alone, it's like, especially Deborah Unger, it's like, I'm a fan. Like I said, I think she deserves, ultimate praise for the stuff she's done in movies. Let's see here. And it looks like you got Udo Kier in here. Yeah. So, never seen this movie, but a bit of Kafka, a touch of Orwell, and Terry Gilliam. So yeah, that tells you right there. This is going to be one of those kind of like mind movies. This is going to be, yeah. So anyway, so we'll see if that's any good. This one here, we got Plaguers. No One Is Immune with Steve Railsback, Alexis Zimbalist, and Jared Michaels. Another one too, got only for $1. So yeah, probably Alien knockoff or something like that, But mainly, it's like, come on, you got Steve Railsback, It's like, why not? Steve Railsback can make even the cheesiest movies sound awesome. So anyway, I figured for $1, it's like, I'll give it a shot. Now this one here, man, $1.90. I've heard this movie is horrible, and it's just a real turd. I've heard people just, oh my god, hating on this movie. I've never seen it, but I figure for the price, I go ahead and check it out. We got Hobbs End, $1.99. Some people will probably be like, well, that's $1.99 too much, but I don't know. I'm curious. I just want to see for myself. So see if it's any good or not. So yeah, I'm not expecting much. Let's just say that I'm really not expecting much. So got Hobbs in. So okay, now we got some other stuff here. We've got from the producer of Insidious and The Purge, we got Jezebel. The dead are back for life. And unfortunately, no, there's no. I got this. Pretty much, yeah. I got this for like $1, and there's no digital code in there, so yeah. And PG-13 again. It's not really a movie I'm expecting a whole lot from. It kind of looks like. I swear I didn't pay $7.99 for it, but it looks like it's gonna kind of be kind of something like a lot of these Blumhouse movies. Matter of fact, is he? Yeah, Jason Blum. He's a producer on here, so that kind of tells you already what kind of movie you're going to get from this. So, but I figured for $1, why not? Check it out, see if it's any good. This one here I got for $1.99, and I've already seen this movie, and it's a lot of fun. It actually is a fun movie. It's low budget. Some of the special effects might be a little bit iffy, but you know what? This movie is a lot of fun. So we've got Flight of the Living Dead, Outbreak on a Plane. Yeah, I honestly recommend this. This movie is, like I said, it's low budget. The effects are not 100% great, but you know what? It's a lot of fun. But you do have some good stuff there. See, I mean, look at that. Yeah, yeah. This movie's a lot of fun. I enjoyed this one and been wanting to rewatch it again. I remember somebody just did a review for this, and they were talking about how much fun that movie is, and it's just entertaining. And it's like, yeah, man, I've been wanting to see that again. So anyway, happy to have that one. This one here, unfortunately, just yesterday, we found out about the passing of Peter Fonda. Wonderful actor. Ulee's Gold, I think he was brilliant in that movie. So, but Peter Fonda may rest in peace. But we got Peter Fonda and Terrence Howard in House of Bodies. It sounds pretty good. It sounds like it's going to be a good movie. Kind of like a Silence of the Lambs thing. Many ways in, no way out. And it says here, a grisly string of copycat murders leads Detective Starks, Terrence Howard, to seek answers from incarcerated serial killer Henry Lee Bishop, Peter Fonda. As Starks tries to crack his steely demeanor, a teenage boy witnesses a college girl's desperate fight for survival on a twisted voyeur site webcast from the same house where Bishop committed his murders years before. So, yeah, I figure, why not? I like Peter Fonda, and like I said, sad to hear he passed away. May he rest in peace. And great actor, writer, producer. So, but yeah, so curious to check that out. Like I said, it does kind of sound like almost like a Silence of the Lambs kind of thing. But okay, this here I know people are gonna be like, dude, that movie's on Blu-ray, dude, that movie's on 4K. But I was like, 50 cents, I couldn't pass it up. And besides, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't even know if it's something I really, want to spend all that extra money on. So I thought I'd go ahead and watch it first. And then, if it's good, then yeah, I'll upgrade. Probably get it on 4K or something. But we got Life. We got Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson, and Ryan Reynolds. Oops, sorry. But yeah, so like I say, it was only 50 cents. And like I said, I'll watch it. And if it's a good movie and if it's something I know I'd watch again, then yeah, I'll spend the extra money to upgrade it. But for right now, you know what? 50 cents. It's like if I watch the movie and if I don't care for it, it's like, well, worst case scenario, I just spent 50 cents on it. So yeah, I can live with it. But I'm an alien thing though. So this movie here, this is the one I was saying earlier in the video that if I do get a chance, I want to wait and upgrade this to 4K. I've seen it on Blu-ray for like $5. It's kind of like, no, I really want to wait. This movie, I think, would really look good in 4K. And we have Blake Lively in The Shallows. I've seen this movie thanks to my friend Jared Kimball. He was good enough to give me his code when he bought the Blu-ray. And yeah, this movie, it's a little bit silly, but still, it's really good. It's, a good, entertaining suspense thriller. I mean, a lot of people think like it's kind of weird that the shark really seems to be like hunting her and stuff, but still, good movie. Blake Lively, I mean, not only is she stunningly beautiful, but she also gives a hell of a performance in this movie. She's really good. She's really good and sympathetic in this movie. So, yeah. But I figure, right now for 50 cents on DVD, I can live with it. At least it's like a nice placeholder to have until I can upgrade. But like I said, this is a movie. I think just the cinematography and everything else. This is something I would rather wait and just see if I could get it on 4K instead of just going for straight Blu-ray. So anyway, I'm really really glad to have this. We got season 2 of Stephen King's Mr. Mercedes. And I really, really love the first season. I'm looking forward to checking out the second season. Hopefully, it's fantastic. The first season was great. First, oh man, I reviewed it on the Body Bags channel, and I talked about how much I love that series, and it was really, really close to the book, and um, it was really close to the book, and also too is it expanded on some characters, kind of but I mean obviously they were doing that because it was what like 10-hour long episodes or something like that, so yeah, so they kind of had to pad it out a little bit, but other than that, they followed the book incredibly close. Changed a couple of little things, but still, it's a great Stephen King adaptation, and I can't wait to see this one. This is going to be good. I can't wait for this. So we'll see how that goes. The only thing I'm curious about is it just going to follow? Because see, there are 3 books in that trilogy. Is season 2 going to be an adaptation of the second book, or are they going to kind of go off and do their own thing? That's what I'm kind of curious to see. Okay, and we're at the last here. We're getting here, folks. I promise. Thank you for sticking through all of this. But I know these are on Blu-ray, and people will be like, "Oh my God, like you could have gotten, 2 of those you could have gotten on." They got Severance got the Blu-rays of them out, but I got this for a really really good price. And honestly, they're not my ultimate favorite movies anyway. We got the Zombie pack. It says Zombie 3, Zombie 4 After Death, and Zombie 5 Killing Birds. And there you go. It's like, I mean, this thing was in perfect condition, and I got it for very little money. And like I said, it's like, I admit I'm not really the biggest fans of these movies. They're okay. Zombie 3 is probably the best one in this pack, but yeah. But I figured for the price, I couldn't beat it, and it was just like, just like I said, I'm sorry, but these are just not really movies. I really, I know I'm probably pissing off a lot of the Italian horror fans and stuff right now, but it's just, I'm sorry, these are just not really something I really feel like I need to, that I really need to have on high def. But it's like just to have them in the collection, that'd be fine. And so yeah, so I'm perfectly happy getting this, so I can live with it. So anyway, that's going to pretty much do it. Okay, so and we got a good haul this past week. So got all these. Okay, we got all these. And these. And last but not least, we got all these. So yeah, say I did pretty good this week. Okay, now you guys have pretty much stuck with me through this whole video, and you're going to be rewarded now. So I have 2 movies to give away this week, and like I said, this is going to be the start of something new. Whenever I get digital codes that I'm not going to use or whatever, I'm going to at the end of every video or every other video, just depending on when I can get codes that I can give away, I'm going to give free codes away, and you could get a free movie, free TV show, whatever. So if you're like, if you're a physical collector and, but you also collect digital media, this is something to reward you. If you're, if, you don't collect physical media, but you do, or you don't collect digital media, but somebody who does, tell them, watch the videos. You can get something free. So anyway, so the first one we got is Deadpool 2. Okay, so this is going to be first come, first serve, and here is the code. Deadpool 2. I've already got this on my digital account. I don't need it. So, like I said, this is pretty much first come, first serve. So, okay, just trying to keep it on there long enough so hopefully somebody can catch it. But, yeah, so there you go. Deadpool 2. So, hopefully you get your free movie out of it. Enjoy. And the other one we got here is, I'm sorry, but it came with my 4K and I don't need it. And don't want it, so we got Twilight. So there you go. 2 free movies to whoever wants them. So There you go. So anyway, so that's it. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to whenever I get more like codes for movies and TV shows, I'll post them, and so that way in case anybody ever wonders, like do you have any codes that you're gonna give away or anything like that? That's what I'm gonna do. I'll let you know when I'm gonna have codes, and that's how I'll end pretty much every video. So if anybody took the time to watch this video, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty long, but we had a nice big haul this week. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. I do weekly videos. And until then, this is Cinema 77, Horror Cult Film Lover, wishing you a good night, pleasant dreams, and take care.